Okay, it has been brought to my attention that since we are now mostly online completely, and reception has started to send students homework, that they would like me to make a video about correcting homework, which is very similar to correcting exams online. They told me that they do not want to have to print out homework at school to give to teachers to do it by hand. They prefer us all, everyone, to correct it on their computer because it takes time for them, and it also takes longer for the students to get their homework returned if you have to wait a week to go to school to get it, for example. So we must all learn to do it online. So I've opened up the first piece of homework here, and the first thing you should do is enable editing. I'm in Microsoft Word 10 here. Okay, so now that I've enabled editing, I can begin doing this, but the first thing I need to do is simply go down to where the answers are and give myself some space between each answer by hitting enter at the end of the line, and it should give me a space down. And this will take some time, so I'll show you the result when I'm finished with that. These lines below are unnecessary, so I'll just simply remove those. And I can hit Control Enter to get the next exercise off the page. And since I'm looking, this student received several exercises to do and did only the first one, and for some reason sent all of them back. So I don't have to correct uncorrected homework, only correct what they've actually finished. So they have several exercises in each batch that they've been sent, and that way reception doesn't have to send them a new one every time. They can do it when they please. Okay, so let's begin correcting here. Number 1, do you think we live again after we die? Yes, I think we live again after we die. Perfect. Number 2, where do you think you will be in 5 years' time? I think I'll be in LA in 5 years' time. Okay. LA should have full stops after it. So you hit spacebar in the gap until you get to that spot. Go to this red marker, and I can go to here and type in LA. Okay, it didn't make it red, so I have to get into the small arrow and choose red. It's red now. Okay. And strike through what is wrong using this right here. Strike through. Number 3. Do you think there will be another world war? No, I don't think there will be another world war. Number 4. Why do people read newspapers? People read newspapers to know what happened in the world. I'm going to add has, so I'm going to make a caret, and I want to use red, so let's hit the red, shift 6, and I have a red caret, and now I can simply go here, push spacebar till I get past the caret, and go back and type has right there. Oops, that's in capitals because I did LA in capitals. And it's not red because I didn't click on the red again. I thought since I clicked on it earlier it would stay, but it didn't. Okay, so number 5. Has anybody ever sold you something you did not want to buy? No, no one has. No one hasn't sold me anything. Has not. No one has not sold me anything. I don't think that sounds very good. So we have to add ever in here. No one hasn't ever. Let's click on red, shift 6, and get up here, add the word ever. Click red again, ever. And no, no one has ever sold me anything I didn't want to buy, so let's leave it at anything. Number 6, if you try hard, do you think you will be able to speak English well one day in the future? Yes, I think if I try hard, I will be able to speak English well one day in the future. 7. Which do you think is the noisiest place you know of? School is the noisiest place I know of. That's fine. Number 8. Why are people generally sorry when they have to get up very early in the morning? People are generally sorry when they have to get up early in the morning because everyone loves to sleep late. I'm going to add very here because very is much different. Very early is like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and early is 6 or 7, right? So, where's my red? Shift 6, caret, and type very in there. I didn't make it red, so again, click on the red and it will do it for you. Almost done here. 9. Do people usually smile when they are pleased? Yes, people usually smile when they are pleased. Number 10. What did you have for your lunch yesterday? I had pasta with tomatoes for my lunch yesterday. Tomatoes. So strike through this. Go up here, space bar, and click red right away so I don't have to do it later. Okay, even though I clicked red, it didn't do it, so sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so this piece of homework has been finished. One last thing you should do, and please do this, is write something like tell them good job, which in fact this was a very good job. So very good job. Exclamation mark. Okay, what just happened here? Because I moved the other homework below the next page and didn't hit enter after this line before hitting control enter, I've got the lines from stage 5-6 exercise 2. So what I have to do here, highlight it, undo bold, undo underline, and this is the spread across the whole page part for the font. Just go back to right side. And now I'm going to click that in red. Very good job. I'll add my own initials so they know who did it, and or at least if they ask reception a question about it, the reception can tell them which teacher did it. And that's that one corrected. Okay, I've opened up the second one. Again, enable editing. The following composition should be between 120 and 180 words. Let's do this. Review word count. It says 207. So she did too many words. If I check this whole thing, see, make sure that it's counting. 238. Okay, so yes, the actual part that she wrote is 207 words. So this is actually quite important to mention at the end, because when they do CFC exercises or advanced exams and CFC exams, and they are told they must write a composition between the number of words, they must do it, otherwise it's incorrect and they get pretty much a fail for that. So I will mention that at the end, that she did too many words. 207 is 27 words too many. Okay. Would you agree that the best things in our lives are free? Our lives consist of many elements. Some of them require money from us, while others are priceless. In my opinion, the most significant ones for man are not for sale. Okay, that's what she means by priceless. We often hear about people who are very rich but unhappy. If we look closer to their lives, we can see that, in most cases, they suffer from loneliness. While they can buy huge villas with pools or exclusive cars, they can't buy someone's sincere willingness to spend time with them. They can't buy someone's friendship, which is a very impactful thing while developing ourselves or building self-confidence. So here's our first mistake. Most of us have heard or experienced the healing power of nature. And I don't mean the treatment of diseases, although it could be another argument, but the peace that nature provides a man who seeks relief from his work or duties. It is a gift lots of people don't treat seriously, but is one of the most beautiful that life has prepared for us. In conclusion, we can find the best things in our lives in our surroundings. The conclusion is to look from the perspective of a person who already has everything he needs, rather than a person who is looking for their happiness in material goods. The end. Okay, so this was the only mistake. Confidence. So I need to go back to home here. I can click strike through, and I really should double space it all, but that's the only mistake. So I'm going to write it here, and that'll save me some time. So click red, self slash confidence. Self-confidence. So that's the only mistake. Okay, I've decided that we should change priceless for free here and move priceless to the second sentence. So since there are no other mistakes, I'm not going to double space it, because as I said, that would just take too much time. Click on red. And I'm going to make this red. They are priceless. Again, at the end of the writing, please write something to them to show that they've done a good job, because you are a teacher, you're supposed to motivate them a bit, and maybe that will motivate them to do more writing in the future.